Hi! So, it's Baba Marta today! Yay! For those of you who are not Bulgarian, it means we put those red things on our wrists, and this is a holiday where we celebrate like the coming of spring, and then we put them on trees, which is not good because they're made from synthetic fibers. So this year I'm gonna ask my family to keep them and everyone I know. Last year I put my one on this plant. I don't know if you can see it there. But it's still tradition, so I'm just going to try to make it a bit more eco-friendly this year. So I'm actually just going out to meet my friend Desi, my partner, my partner in crime, my kifwa, and yeah, so we're going to go and exchange some Martinis. Hello! I'm late. Yes! Desi, I have a pledge for you.
Huh?
You need to pledge that you're not going to put your Martinica on a tree this year. You're gonna keep it for next year.
Oh no.
Yes!
No.
Oh, you have the same one as me from last year. Yep, same one. Do you
Oh, wow.
pledge?
Can I put it on something like
On a plant at home?
Yeah,
You
at
can.
home, at home.
Yeah, you can. But not in the open, not in the environment.
Not to pollute it.
Yep.
Can
Because
I put
it's
it in
made
my
of
private garden back in Bulgaria when we have like trees and everything?
no, at home. At home or for the next year.
For the next year to reuse my
Yeah.
But you know that they buy a lot, like every year.
Yeah. It's
So-
okay. This is how I terrorize my friends.
It's so lovely to be a friend of Brianna. She always surprises you. Yeah, sure.
Yay! Okay, let's exchange now. We're doing this on camera for my vlog this.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Take it out, because I have no...
You're so kind.
See, it has a little heart.
Yay, thank you. Am I reusing it?
Yes, actually, it's from last year.
Amazing.
I don't think she likes it.
Excuse to not buy a new one.
Yeah, I'm cheap.
I have one for you,
Oh my Jesus, that's colorful.
and I have one for Tony.
Okay. She's teaching me Sofian again.
It's Bulgarian, it's not Sofian.
Bulgarian holiday, Baba Marta, what is it? So, Bulgarian holidays, this angle is so shit. Okay. Rape. Okay. This is nice. Okay, so Grandma Marta Day is a holiday celebrated in Bulgaria on March the 1st. Martinicas, which are these little thingies, usually in the form of a wristband, small yarn dolls or tassels, are created by combining red and white colored threads and are worn on that day and throughout March. So there are various theories, suggestions and even several legends involving rare historical figures that about the symbolism of the red and white colors from which the Martinicas are made. Combined together they mean reborn, rebirth and new beginning. Makes sense, it's in the beginning of spring, so yes, I agree with this. But I've heard something more. In folklore, that's the thing that I know now. In folklore, Baba Marta is believed to be a feisty and temperamental lady who seems always to be in a bad mood with her two brothers, January and February. Okay, this is kind of sexist. Okay, anyway, when the sun comes out, that's only when she smiles. So anyway, it's kind of a sexist story, I suppose. But I do think that that's kind of some patriarchal bullshit that's been made up because, you know, to portray women as emotional beings. So anyway, feminist rant over. This is a lovely holiday that all Bulgarians love, and you know, everyone has these things put on their wrist, but we don't think about what actually happens after you put that on the tree. So the significance of the tree thing is after the end of March, first of all, if you see a stork or if you see if you've seen a blossom tree, then you put your Martinita on that tree. But Martinitas nowadays are not made of natural materials such as wool, which was what they would have been made of when, you know, like 50 years ago, or in communism also. But nowadays they're made of synthetic fibers, and very often they have plastic crap like this. I don't know if you can see it. So yeah, and we're basically putting all these synthetic crap in the environment after the holiday is over. And the actual funny thing is that Martinitas are supposed to give that tree like fertility, which is, you know, for me is a bit interesting, because we are kind of polluting the environment and wishing for it to be fertile. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So yeah, all the Martinitas that I've put on all these trees all those years, and all those people who have done it as well, all over the world, and we just don't realize that we're just polluting the environment. That's an interesting realization, I think. How we can make it sustainable is what I'm trying to kind of get to. But I guess this you know, vlog or whatever you want to call it is so all over the place, like myself over the last few weeks. So how we can make it sustainable? First of all, we can make Martinitas from sustainable materials like wool. So wool is just, you know, it's gonna get biodegraded and decompose like after I don't know how much time, but it will do. Like, animals will eat it, no problem. So that's number one. Number two, if you do have synthetic Martinitas, you can just not hang them on a tree, first of all, which is what I tried to make Desi do. I hope she kind of goes, you know, just follows through with it. I'm not going to hang mine on a tree this year. I'm going to keep it and hopefully re-gift it. So that's the other thing that I'm trying to get to, is we could kind of re-give the Martinitas. I don't know if there is a rule which says do not re-give, you know, but there is this kind of notion in Bulgarian culture that if you kind of re-give, you know, people see you as poor, or people see you as someone who is cheap and stuff like that. And I think this notion of, you know, buying secondhand clothes, for example, re-giving gifts, re-giving things, is just a bit ridiculous to me. Like, oh, where's my brain? So this is getting so long. Okay, this is supposed to be a 3-minute video. So my point is, A, make them from sustainable materials, B, don't put them on trees, just keep them, and C, just re-give. So that's my point. If you love this holiday, if you want to carry it on, just follow these 3 small things to make it a little bit more sustainable. Thank you so much for watching. I need sleep, guys. Send sleeping pills. Bye.